Drugs reportedly 20 times stronger than fentanyl are hitting the market. Nitazenes are infiltrating the drug supply across the U.S., are already responsible for 2 overdoses in Boulder, Colorado. And that's an area that's facing a terrifying spike in drug-related deaths. But it could just be the beginning for American communities. Here with us now, former DEA Special Agent Derek Maltz. One of the things about these Nitazenes, short-term effects, let's put them on the board for everyone to see. Euphoria, relaxation, pain relief, reduced stress, but also itchiness, nausea, fever, slow breathing, and heart rate, and then possibly your death. What's going on with these?
Dana, thank you for having me. Synthetic drugs have changed the game for America, and it's way cheaper, more addictive, and obviously very deadly. There's an ongoing chemical attack in America from China as they're sending now mass amounts of military-aged men into our country illegally. As you know, we went from 342 apprehended at the southern border in 21. Last year, it was over 24,000. In the first 3 months this year, we have over 10,000. Over 10,000. So Americans are being deceived to death, taking these pills. And you got to understand, this is not just Nitazene. It started with K2, spice, bath salts, fentanyl, xylazine, isonitazine, edonitazine, protonitazine, metonitazine. These are very powerful street drugs. They're coming on the dark web. They're coming from websites in China. There's undercover operations infiltrating these groups. But Dana, the big thing is that American public is like facing increased, depression and anxiety, and they're turning to these deadly fake pills and substances for relief. And our government is not doing the right thing. I mean, this has been around like 5 years now. The DEA had to reschedule, emergency schedule. The Attorney General in Florida had to declare like 8 of these substances very much, deadly in her state. And so we just have to get a more comprehensive approach to notify the public when this stuff is happening.
Well, since we have such a hard time stopping the international entry of these drugs into the United States, or the chemicals, should we change the laws here in the United States to deal with sales and distribution to discourage dealers from doing that?
Dana, we have really good laws. The bottom line is we have to hold people accountable when they are actually killing our kids at record levels. And that's what's not happening. We're too soft on crime, and there's no accountability. There's no fear. The criminals have no fear. Now, I know there's some meetings coming up, I think this week with Chinese on the task force, the U.S. task force. But you know what? I don't have a lot of patience, and I don't have a lot of faith in the system. I mean, the Communist Party of China has an unrestricted warfare, and when they could use drugs and they could kill our kids and kill our future generation, our military, that's a great strategic plan for China. We're a big adversary. They want to destroy and destabilize the country, and the American public is not connecting the dots. Dana, you know, because I've said it all over. They basically are doing the money laundering, too, for the cartels. Besides all these chemicals, they're getting the money back to the kingpins at record time. And they're using encrypted communications. They're using Chinese banking apps. And American Congress and the public is asleep. They're not realizing what a threat. And Chris Wray has said that China is the biggest national security threat to our country, but yet we're letting them into the country at record levels. We're allowing these substances to come into the system. It's really dangerous, Dana.
Derek Maltz, thank you for the wake-up call. We'll continue to call upon you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.